It's Thursday the 21st of April 2022 and I'm at Reading Station to do a walk along the Thames Path. I now need to take the short walk to Reading Bridge to join the route of the Thames Path. First Thames Path signs, first view of the river, and we're now joining the Thames Path at Reading Bridge. And there's a view looking back to Reading Bridge. We're now approaching this footbridge across the Thames. The Thames Path doesn't cross it. Now across the river, there's a view of Fry's Island. And there is the continuing Thames Path. We're now at Caversham Bridge. And there's a view looking back to Caversham Bridge. After Caversham Bridge, there's this pleasant parkland and the river curves to the left. Nice willow tree beside the Thames. Very pleasant riverside scene. The parkland has ended and the Thames Path has narrowed a bit. We have this problem again on the Thames Path of trees lining the river and obscuring views of the river. Heading towards Tulehurst, there's this nice straight section of path. A bend in the river to the right is coming up. Confirmation, we're on the Thames Path. We're now starting to get views across the river to the Chilton Hills. And we're right beside the Great Western Railway line here as well. Now on this walled path beside the river, and the wall is the railway line. Plenty of birdsong around here. Fantastic Chilton Hill views. At this point, the Thames Path turns away from the river and climbs these steps to go over the railway. We now turn right along a main road at Purley, not to be confused with the place of the same name in South London. At Purley on Thames, we also enter West Berkshire. Just after the West Berkshire sign in the last clip, we bear right off the main road down this path. As you can see, we're still right beside the railway. There's a freight train going past just over to the right. And this is the path we're now on. Lots of Thames Path signs along this path. We now have some road walking, but it's quiet roads. We now head along Durham Drive, back to the River Thames, down there. After a gate across the drive, Durham Drive continues. We now bear off the drive along that path to Durham Lock. Now back by the River Thames at Durham Lock and Weir. And now back by the Thames, we get some really fantastic views of the Chilterns on the other bank. That's looking back from where I've just come. This section of the Thames Path is outstanding. And that's the way I'm going. There's a view across the river to Hardwick House, visited by Elizabeth I just after it was completed. And we are still getting these tremendous Chilton Hill views with the River Thames in the foreground. The continuing Thames Path. Another great view looking back the way I've come. I'm heading straight into the sun at the moment, so filming is a bit difficult. We're now entering Pangbourne Meadow, and there's the continuing path. Now at Whitchurch Bridge across the Thames at Pangbourne, and this is where I'm leaving the Thames Path today. I'm now going to head to Pangbourne railway station. Now at Pangbourne station, and that's the end of today's walk along the Thames Path. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.